boys and girls, I know you're so excited to be all together. We are so excited to be here today to recognize our terrific kids. And at the end, we have a couple of fifth graders who are going to be honored because they've met their AR goals. But I would like to welcome Miss Mary Ann Kyle. She's here from the Lake Area Kiwanis Club, and she has a few words she would like to share with you.
I want to say how excited we are to be back again. We always look forward to starting each new year. This one's been a little strange to get started with, but here we are and we're ready to go. We've only had one of our schools not be able to have their program this month, so that's very, very good considering what we've been through. Lake Region is a club out of Keystone, but we serve this whole area down here. And we have a packet for each student that comes in today. And if you'll look inside of those packets, you will find coupons to the different, a lot of the different businesses in this area and up into Keystone. We have a new partner this year, and that's Thomas Barbecue for a free round of mini golf. So when you get your packet, you will have a free round of mini golf. So without any further ado, we want to say, where are our terrific kids?
And just before we get started, I would like to say to all of our parents, thank you so much for coming out to join us today. I know some of you have places to go, so we will try to move a little bit quickly. Our first terrific kid, this kindergarten student is indeed a terrific kid. Morgan Rumfall consistently works hard and does not give up. It is already apparent after only a few weeks of school that she loves learning. She listens carefully and participates in all our classroom activities. I can always count on Morgan to follow directions the first time they are given. Last week, Morgan's job in our classroom was to be the caboose in our line. As you might imagine, this is not everyone's favorite job assignment since you must always be last for that week. But it's a big help to me because the caboose makes sure we all stay together. Morgan took her job seriously, performing her duties without even one reminder and with no complaints. She is only 5 years old, and she already has an excellent work ethic. In addition to being a hardworking scholar, she is a kind person. Her kindness is evidenced by her willingness to help others. I am honored to select Morgan to represent our kindergarten class as a terrific kid. I am also honored to have the opportunity to be her teacher, and that's from her teacher, Mrs. Cruz. All right, look, we're going to take a picture. You have to hold this paper. Come right here. You're going to get a medal. So parents, as we're transitioning, we're doing things a little bit different. There will be a video of Terrific Kid, and we will get those to you after the fact. The program will also be on our YouTube channel. If you go to putnamschools.org, you'll also be able to view that. Probably in a few days, it will be on there. Our next Terrific Kid is Rosalie, Puerto Rico. Rosalie, you are terrific. Rosalie has started the kindergarten year off in the best way. She is kind to everyone in our class and always follows the rules and expectations. She takes her time and thinks of her words carefully. Rosalie is a joy to have, and I know her positive attitude won't stop here. Thank you, Rosalie, and that's from her teacher, Miss Bear, and her kindergarten class. Now we're going to look out here for pictures. All right. Now you're going to come this way. Our next terrific kid is from Mr. Johnston's class, and it's Jillian Huntley. When Jillian first entered our room, I had a strong feeling she was going to be the standard for following the Mustang way. By the end of her first day, I knew I was right. Jillian has the amazing ability to follow all classroom rules and use her laser-like focus to stay on task regardless of what is going on around her. These abilities will serve her well in the weeks and months to come. Jillian, keep doing what you're doing, and you are sure to have an amazing year in kindergarten. You truly are a terrific kid. Love, Mr. Johnson. Next, Elena Burke. It is with great pleasure I recognize Elena Burke as September's terrific kid. Elena is a bright young girl, always eager to learn. She knows the rules and works hard to follow them. Setting a great example for her peers, I know I can count on Elena to always try her best. I was proud to have Elena in my classroom last year and the beginning of this year. I know we can look forward to wonderful things from this young lady in the future. Thank you, Elena, for being truly terrific. Keep up the great work. Love, Miss de Guzman. Our next terrific kid is Haley Stigall. Haley enters the class each day with a big smile and is eager to learn. She is helpful to every one of her classmates. Haley is a role model in class as she is a very hard worker and her classwork is always done with great care. Haley is a very responsible student. I can always count on her to be a messenger to the office or another classroom. Her classmates say she is funny, caring, and is a great friend. She's a shining ray of sunshine in our room. Haley, keep up the excellent work. We are so proud of you. Love, Miss Coates and class. Next, Elena Louise. And actually, I should have read that. Elena Louise, come on down as you are our next terrific kid. Elena is such a great helper and leader in our classroom. She always has a smile on her face that lights our room each day. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to her fellow classmates. If she sees another student having some trouble logging on to AR, she takes it upon herself to go over to help them and give them a hand. On the playground, she is always looking out for the other children and making sure they always have a turn, have someone to play with, or checking on them if they get hurt. She has such a sweet personality and is a pleasure to be around and a joy to have in class. Way to go, Elena. Keep up the great work. Love, the Harvin Hippies. Right out here for a picture. Our next terrific kid is Caden Cribbs. It is such a pleasure to have Caden in my class this year. He comes in every morning with a smile on his face, a determination in his heart, and his mind ready to learn. Caden works hard and knows the importance of always trying his best. He is responsible for his learning and takes pride in a job well done. Caden is respectful of his classmates, and they consider him a good friend who is always willing to lend a helping hand. Keep up the great work, Caden, and thanks for being one terrific kid. Love, Miss Simone. Next, Connor Huntley. Connor Huntley is our terrific kid this month because he has totally awesome manners. Connor is the perfect picture of what respectfulness looks like. While Connor usually knows the answers to my questions, he never shouts out. He always raises his hand and waits his turn to speak. Connor's classmates all agree that he deserves this award. One classmate said, "Connor is always on task and he never speaks out of turn." When it's time to line up and someone tries to get in front of Connor, he is the chill guy who says, "Sure, get in front of me." Connor's manners and respectfulness to others is what makes him our terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Maynard. Next is Jamarian Brown. All right, let me correct myself. It's Jamarian. Jamarian Brown. Our terrific kid this month is Jamarian Brown. This young man has proved to be compassionate beyond his years since his first day of school. This is not only rare for a young student, but even more so for a pirate. Whether it's lending a pencil, loaning $1, or even giving of his time to help someone who needs help reading a book, I can always count on this young man to have his work complete and neat. Sometimes we have to remind a student of good choices, maybe even giving them a consequence for choosing the wrong path. I can always count on Jamarian to choose the higher ground 99% of the time and sets the bar high for others to follow in his good behavior footsteps. I admire his compassionate nature at such a young age and know that this quality, if shared with others, can make our world a much better place to be. We are so thankful for your sweet, infectious laugh, nature, and all-around kind heart. We love you so very much, Mrs. Saprell and the Pirates. Pull this down just a little bit. Our next terrific kid is Isabel Pritchett. Isabel Pritchett was chosen terrific kid because of her outstanding character and her excellent citizenship qualities. We are extremely proud to have Isabel represent our class as September's terrific kid. Isabel is an exceptional young lady who is a model student and a kind and positive leader in our classroom. She also understands that good citizenship does not just look good, it means doing things for other people that really helps, even if it doesn't bring recognition and praise. Isabel doesn't sit around until she is asked to help. She sees the job and the job gets done. She is kind to her friends and has earned the respect of her teacher. All good citizens know you lead by example. Isabel turns in her homework each day and completes her classwork with a cheerful attitude. She has made her AR goal with points to spare. Needless to say, Isabel is an honor roll student. She is a dedicated student with a strong work ethic. Isabel enters the classroom each morning with an optimistic energy that sets the tone for our day. Isabel is a willing classroom helper. We are blessed to have you in our classroom, Isabel. This is your day to shine. You are truly a terrific kid. And that's from Miss Johnson and the Marvelous Mustangs. Our next terrific kid is Elena Heath. Elena is a terrific kid for many reasons. She bounces into class every morning with a big smile on her face. You can tell that she is happy to be at school. She is fun to be around. Her energy is contagious. Elena is a student who is respectful and responsible. She looks out for others and can be counted on to make good decisions. Elena makes sure to return her weekly folder on time and is also doing a great job with returning her homework. She has been actively working to make her AR goal without reminders. Elena's classmates describe her as really nice and kind, extremely polite, fun to be around, and sweet. I definitely agree with them and will add that she has a big heart for her family and friends. Keep being the terrific, lovable person that you are, Elena. We love you, Miss Grider, and your third grade Mustang classmates. Okay. Okay. Griffin is a perfect choice for this award. He is always listening, ready to take on the next task at hand. His attentive ways lead others around him to follow suit. He follows directions and influences classmates in his own quiet manner. He helps others make the right choices. He is the kind of leader every classroom needs. He has a positive attitude, and I never hear him complain about his work assignments, person I might partner him up with, or, well, anything. But wait, there's more. Griffin is also hardworking, trustworthy, and a good friend to his classmates. He is dependable and helpful to have around. He always does the right thing, and even at this young age, can often be seen and heard doing the mature thing. He is well-rounded and good-natured and can do well in any surroundings. He is not easily rattled and would probably be great to have around in a crisis. We thank you, Griffin, for being so much fun to be around and just an all-around good guy. Your positive energy will shine through in everything you do. You're fabulous. Mrs. Andrews and the Alligators. Hold on, we're going to look right here for a picture. All right, get your note on. Our next terrific kid is Elisa Keats. Elisa is a wonderful, beautiful young lady who tries to make everyone around her a happier person. Each day when she walks in, she always says, "Hi, Miss Johnson," then gets to work. Many times I have seen her help fellow classmates with anything from repeating what I just said to helping a kid who has fallen on the playground. She is super respectful to her teacher, and anytime I ask her to do something, she quickly replies, "Yes, ma'am," and runs off to get it done. I also never have to ask her twice to do anything. In short, Elisa is a super awesome, respectful, terrific kid. Keep it up and you will go far. Love, Miss Johnson. All right, you got to hold that down, son, so you can get your pretty face. Look right here. All right, come get your medal. Our next terrific kid is Darius Donnelly. Darius is constant. Whatever the task, whatever the challenge, he keeps rolling on and working through. He never puts on the brakes. Accelerated reader goal? No problem. In fact, accomplished early. Math homework? No problem. In fact, turned in every single day. Helping his partner? No problem. He does it with a smile. Darius is the kind of kid everyone enjoys being around, students and teachers alike. We love you, Darius. Love Miss Fuller, Miss Johnson, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby. Next is William Dalton. William is inquisitive. He wants to know a lot about a lot of things. A kid who asks questions, the why, the how, the who, and then more questions. A kid who is that curious is a kid who learns. A kid who is that curious is a kid who succeeds. He will not give up until he really understands. He is a great learner, but he is humble. He is such a well-rounded, likable, sweet student. We love you, William. Love, Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnson, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby. Wait, we're going to take a picture. Come here. All right, come get the medal. Congratulations. Next, Jamie Dockery. Jamie is engaged. She goes full force and gives her total, absolute attention to everything she does. In math, she chooses challenges when the standard work is done. She just wants to learn more. She actively dives in, she asks questions, and works with determination. Making her AR goal wasn't enough. She has already made the 20-point club. All of that, plus her sweet personality, makes for a wonderful student. We love you, Jamie. Love Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby. All right, we're going to look right here for a picture. All right, come get your medal. Next is Michaela Heath. Michaela is determined. She has this little look on her face that tells you she will never give up. When other kids see a difficult challenge, one where the first try wasn't successful, they sometimes do give up. Michaela sees that as a dare, and she digs in until she has won the bet. That kind of hard work and determination will serve her for her entire life, and it will make her the kind of student that teachers just love to teach. We love you, Michaela. Love Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby. All right, we're going to do a picture. All right, good job. Next is Ava Hooton. Ava has started her 5th grade year off right. She is prepared to work each and every day. She is a great team player, as she is always a source of knowledge and encouragement at her table. Ava pays attention to instruction and directions in class, which is extremely valuable. She will ask questions to ensure understanding of content, which is also very important. She is warm, pleasant, and friendly. I am truly enjoying having her in my math class, and that's from Miss McKinney's homeroom class. We're good. Wait, come here. Come here. Hold that down a little. We'll take a picture. And then get your medal from Mr. Mel. Next is Clayton Scream. To start off the year, the terrific kid from Miss Parker's homeroom is none other than Clayton Scream. No doubt about it, Clayton has all the qualities of terrificness. To start, he is dutiful and diligent. He works hard and takes pride in his work. He's quiet, he's respectful, he's polite, he has a strong moral compass. Like I said, all the qualities of terrificness rolled up into one super awesome, wonderful 5th grader. Clayton, you rock. Keep being your truly awesome and wonderful self. Love, Miss Parker and class. Next is Chance King. Chance King has been chosen as Miss Gonzalez's terrific kid for his pure awesomeness. Chance works hard in 5th grade. He eagerly comes in each day and gets on task. He actively participates in class and tries his best on his assignments. He is a pleasure to be around. Chance adds great input to classroom discussions. He has an awesome go-with-the-flow attitude. This is very apparent by the respect he shows to others and their opinions. I really appreciate that about him. Chance, you are a shining star in our classroom. Keep working hard, buddy. We love you. Love, Miss Gonzalez. Hold this, Randall, a picture. Next is Bryson Sibling. Our terrific kid is Bryson Sibling. Bryson has grown and matured so much over his 2 years here at Melrose Elementary School. He has realized that he can do things that he never thought he could do before. He is a responsible student who completes his work and is eager to help others. He challenges his brain by attempting tasks that are above his level and follows through to the end. Bryson has excelled in math, and the sky is his limit. Even though reading may sometimes be difficult, he never gives up and just keeps on reading. Way to go, Bryson. What a way to start off your new year. Miss Warren loves and believes in you. All right, hold that down a little bit so you can do your picture. Smile. All right, get your medal from Miss Chanel. Our next terrific kid is Abraham Magali. Has his own fan club. Abraham Magali was selected as our terrific kid of the month for September for several reasons. Each day, Abraham enters the classroom with an enormous smile on his face. He always greets his peers with a cheerful good morning. His positive attitude is absolutely contagious. Abraham sets a good example for all the students in class. He is a hard worker and tries his very best in all things. No matter what the assignment, Abraham constantly gives 100%, and he does it with a smile. I also love to see how helpful he is with his peers. Another student at his table was in the clinic, and as soon as she arrived back, Abraham caught her up on what she missed. He took the time to help her and fill her in. It is also not uncommon to find him leaning over someone's desk to explain the steps to a math problem. He is always willing to lend a helping hand. I am so proud to have this sweet young man in our class. Way to go, Abraham. You are truly terrific, and that's from Miss Morgan. Now, that is the conclusion of our terrific kid.
Look around. The changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Oh, oh, reach out, stand up, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.